This was always in my plans. Battle the kid is white flags. Not on my level where I stand. Got it, I'm shooting a hot hand. Out of the gym, I was locked out. I failed, the kid was a dropout. I changed the game and it's up now. The city that need me is clear now. The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the...
Sandman, I can tap dance through the energy blast. Run flat, never pop your orbit. I keep energy in storage. I see spinning the globe, my fingertip itch. If I could pluck the earthquake hit. Look at the wrist, look at your body, I shake it and shift. Big fish in a small pond, Godzilla with a boot on. I step into your lawn, turn skyscrapers into croutons. Hit the button going high speed.
Need a megaphone to announce me.
I move through the pygmies in the top pick, got a big fleece. Sit back, better breathe deep. Look around and they looking at me. 10 toes still never defeat. Push button never needed a key. I see they ain't ready for me. Hot boy still 100 degrees. I cross eyes and I dotted the T's. E&D till I leave in peace.
The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the... The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the...
I give it all that I got will never stop. I give it all, straight to the top, will never stop. I give it all that I have, I let it be, cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it all. Yeah, all that I got, I give it everything. They lost the plot, they think I'm menacing. They wanna talk, but I ain't settling. Circle is tight, feeling like better rings. Whole lot of globetrotter, man, they don't know nada. Bro, gotta show something to me and go harder. So proper, nah, not that, we sure gotta. Me, 100 degrees tougher than Booker T. Couldn't agree more, but could it be? I think higher than them all. Truthfully, my pen fire and then some. Apply the addendum. Take this whole thing for ransom. Give it all I got for attention. Nah, the mention of life well lived, for instance. Give it all.
Welcome, fans, to Live and Free on OH.Report. I'm Zack Truax, alongside Rich Story on stats. Adam Thompson is the man that makes everything go, and Keaton Cooper on camera. Folks, we've got a good one for you in just week one. 2 returning playoff teams. The Black River Pirates coming off a 7-win regular season, and they made it to the second round of the playoffs. The Hillsdale Falcons had an 8-win regular season, but ran up against a very stout Lucas team in the first round and were eliminated. We will get into all the details. We'll set up the game and spotlight the players. But first, let's hear from our generous sponsors who make all this possible. Folks, stick with us. We'll hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Fickes Furniture in Jeromesville has always believed in selling quality furniture at an affordable price. Displaying all the latest styles and designs from top manufacturers such as Flex Steel, Bassett, Smith Brothers of Bern, and Mohawk Flooring, at Fickes Furniture you're sure to find quality products that will help to make your house a home. Fickes Furniture, 63 North High Street in Jeromesville.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH.Report.
Great one for you tonight. This is a rematch from week one. Last year at Black River, Hillsdale came in firing on all cylinders and put a 30-8 thumping on the Pirates. I was able to catch up with Coach Kyle Clark of Black River, said his team was nearly as ready in week one compared to Hillsdale. He was very impressed by the Falcons and how prepared they were in game one. His goal is to have his team ready to go for game one. How do they do that? This year, BR rolls into Hillsdale looking to get even, and they got some size to do it. We will spotlight first Hillsdale's size. Your two top linemen up front are Owen Chapman, number 50 and 51, Ryan Graves. Look for those guys to come out early and set the tone on the offensive line. Just some really big kids, and Coach Clark was so impressed with his team's work and effort this year to get bigger and stronger. He's going to use on offense, he's going to use multiple personalities. They'll stack, and they'll try and build the pass off of that. As we see the Hillsdale Falcons take the field, I got a chance to catch up with Coach Trevor Klein. They want to run on offense, a balanced offense that runs multiple formations, including some tight ends and H-backs. So here's the question. Will Hillsdale, will they go vertical first to set the run up with Owen Sloan? Or are they going to run Owen Sloan to set the vertical up? Owen Sloan was one of the top returning backs from last year, but Hillsdale has a serious three-headed monster in their receivers. There's junior Owen Sloan. You see his stats on the screen there. But not only Owen Sloan, they've got three receivers that are all over 6 foot, all about 165 pounds. Holland Young, number 2, Brock Bauer, number 3, and Hayden McFadden, number 10. Look for those guys to go vertical down the field. Here's the question. Hillsdale has a sophomore starting for the first time, Cale Lewis, number 13. Can they provide him the protection he needs to throw the deep ball if they go vertical first? Because like I said, Black River has got some absolute horses up front. Ryan Gray's number 50 for Black River. He's a senior. He's 6'2", 235. Number 51 for Black River. Owen Chapman. He's a senior. He's 6'2", 240. Both those guys are going to go two ways on the offensive line and the defensive line. About a minute left to go, folks. And that wraps up our Simonson Construction Services pregame show. Like I said, the keys to the game for Black River, they run a read and react defense, but they've got a very veteran, very experienced Hillsdale team. Black River, they're going to try and control the ball, run it right at you, and run it right at you some more, and run it right at you a little bit more. Hillsdale, they got to protect their sophomore quarterback, and then they're going to try and mix it up with a balanced attack. Owen Sloan, and then the three-headed monster of Young, Bauer, and McFadden over the top. But can they keep can they keep Cale Lewis, the sophomore quarterback, upright? Back to the Black River side. They also they also have a first-year starter at quarterback, but he's a junior, number 12, Zane Bungard. Okay, folks. Black River won the toss. They elected to defer. Hillsdale is accepting the ball. Fellas, ladies and gentlemen, the work week's over. Paychecks are in the bank. The lights are on at the old football field, or in this case, the new beautiful Hillsdale football field, and we resurrect one of the greatest traditions in American history, high school football. Here we go, kicking off. 21 seconds to kick off. I'll let you listen on the fans a little bit. The deep men for Hillsdale, they're set up at the 20-yard line right now. Number 26, Owen Sloan, and that looks like 10, Hayden McFadden. Hayden McFadden and Sloan, your deep men. Not exactly deep. They're set up around the 20-yard line. So we'll see if this is some sort of scouting report coming to fruition. Do they not think that Black River can punch the ball deep enough? Because if that ball hits the turf, there's a team that I follow near and dear to me. They found out the hard way a couple years ago in the first game. When the ball's on the turf, it's a live ball on a kickoff. So we'll see. Here we go. Towing it up. Number 10 for Black River is Gianni Bondi. There's the kick. It is a short kick. Hillsdale scouted good. 15. He's got the ball up the middle, making some room. Jake Haven, junior, 6 foot, 200 pounds, fields the kickoff, takes it all the way to the 46-yard line. Hillsdale with a great job scouting out the Black River kick team, fielding the ball short and setting themselves up in great field position. First and 10 Falcons. Lewis in the shotgun. Sloan set up next to him in the sidecar. 5 receivers. Now Sloan rotates. Now we go 5 wide. It's a pass on first down. Lewis looking down. Oh, batted in the air. Great penetration by the Black River defense. We wondered, is Hillsdale going to go vertical first or run first? They go vertical first. Let's see who gets a big paw on that. Looks like some penetration from an interior lineman, maybe 70. Got a paw on that. Hey, Black River's 2 studs are 50 and 51. Oh, Ryan Graves, number 50. Owen Chapman, number 51. They're the defensive ends. Great first play for the Pirates, though. Let's see. Lewis on the give to Sloan. Sloan goes wide. He's got the corner. He's got a first down. Oh, nice run. Sloan lowers his shoulder, picks up the first down. So it looks like the key to success for Hillsdale early on to run the ball early with Sloan. Sloan picks up 12 yards on that run. Little jet sweep. Good first yard. Sloan finishes the run physically too. First and 10 on the Black River 40. Hillsdale back into 5 wide. Lewis in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking for a receiver. No one's open. Good coverage. What happens here? Oh, what a play! Lewis throws it into coverage. Has no respect for the Black River defenders. I haven't got a number on that touchdown yet.
26.
My stat man says Sloan came up. Look at that. Lewis throws it into coverage. That's tight coverage. That's good coverage. Number 2 with the touchdown. Holland Young, we talked about that three-headed monster. Lewis went vertical and put it right out there. Man, it was good coverage, and he threw it right into it. Great play. Scoring drive of 3 plays. 11-17 left in the first quarter. We'll take a break right after this kick. It's through the uprights. 11-17 the first quarter. Hillsdale with the lightning strike touchdown. Folks, stick with us. We'll be right back after this quick break. We back. Welcome back, fans. What a lightning strike for Hillsdale. They're kicking off. 11-17 left to go in the first quarter.
There's that touchdown.
There's that. Look at that touchdown again. Cale Lewis just launching it up for Holland Young, and a great touchdown. It was actually good coverage. The DB was right there. Cale Lewis just put it out there for Holland Young to run under. Kickoff by the Falcons. That's fumbled and picked up by 2. Again, Holland Young looking to make another big play here as Young gets forced out of bounds around the 20. Got 26 a hand on Holland Young. Wisely fields that, takes it about to 22 is where they'll spot the ball probably. It'll be 1st and 10 Pirates. I'm sorry, number 2 Bryce Murray for Black River. And they're going to spot it at the 21-yard line of Black River. My first early error when a team scores a kickoff AT. I got to get that right next time. Black River on offense. That's early in the season for me too, folks. Black River comes out, and they really want to establish the run first. And number 7, Jace Hoppick in the backfield with the quarterback, Zane Bungard. No motion. I think we got a procedure maybe. Boy, talking to Coach Clark of the Black River Pirates, and he said they really wanted to be hitting on all cylinders this year. They felt like they started slow, they finished strong, they're a playoff team. 1st and 10, first play of the game, get a procedure penalty is not the way you want to start. Bungard in the shotgun. Number 7, Jace Hoppick next to him. Junior running back. Give to Hoppick up the middle. Runs for about a 1-yard gain on 1st and 15. And that's what Black River wants to do. They want to run the ball, but to do that, they've got those chunks of yardage have to be 4 to 6 yards at a crack, especially when you start off behind the sticks. It's so tough for a running team to start off behind the sticks. You want to be ahead of the sticks. So now we got Bungard line in the backfield is 24. And he goes nowhere. 24, dozer Hendershot. Again, nowhere. We're looking at 3rd and 13. Man, this is not where the Pirates want to be against what we've seen, a very potent lightning strike Hillsdale offense behind the sticks on 3rd down. You got to be thinking, if you're Black River, you got to be thinking we got to get some yards, at least give our punter a chance to push it down the field and get it past the 50. Line up again, Bungard at quarterback. Off to him, Jace Hoppick again in the backfield. Give to Hoppick on a little draw. Hillsdale having none of it. Number 51 for Hillsdale, loss of 3. Brady Kirchbaum, the senior, on the tackle. And that play is blown up quick. Black River going nowhere but backwards on that first series. Step back for the punt. Oh, that's a poor punt too. Well, you really want to get more on that. Rolls out of bounds. Here's a look at that punt again. Just does not get anything on it. This is not what you want to do if you're kicking close to your own end zone. They're going to spot it at about the 30. The 33-yard line of Black River. Here we go. Falcons come out on offense with a short field. Sloan lined up behind Lewis. We got 4 wide now. Sloan behind Lewis. Let's see if Hillsdale goes right back to the air. They're going to try to pound the rock a little bit. They're going to pound the rock right in the middle of Sloan, and he gets a couple. He gets just a couple. Looks like an interior lineman got the tackle for Black River. We'll give that to 71. Black River playing 4 down linemen. They've got 3 linebackers, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, 4 defensive backs. Hillsdale comes out 5 wide, looking to throw quick. Oh, Lewis puts up a dangerous pass intended for number 10. That's the first Lewis to Lewis attempt. That was Cale Lewis trying to complete the football to number 10. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Hayden McFadden. It's Hayden McFadden trying to push the ball to Hayden McFadden. Another dangerous pass by a sophomore. I don't know if he's going to get away with many more of those this game. We're in the 5 wide. Lewis takes a snap. Quick pass to 2. Holland Young goes incomplete. And right now, Hillsdale is stopping themselves more than Black River is stopping themselves. 8:37 now left to go in the first quarter. Hillsdale came out. Huge strike, lightning strike on offense right away. Now they're slowed down a little bit. We're looking at 4th and 9. Of course, they're going for it. Defense pushed Black River's offense nothing but backwards, so you feel like you're playing with house money here. If you're Coach Klein. Going deep to 3. Wide open in the end zone. Oh, defensive back closes. He makes the catch. Number 3, Brock Bauer. Wide open. The safety closed the gap, but just could not keep his feet to make the play. Hillsdale scores again with 8:30 left to go in the first quarter. Here's the replay. You see right away Bauer is wide open. The defensive back closes the gap, but there he jumps instead of keeping his feet and trying to swipe the ball away. It's 4th down. You just have to defend the goal line there. The defensive back should keep his feet and try and rake the ball away right there. He tries to kind of hop and tip it away. Brock Bauer having none of it. The junior 6 foot 160-pounder pulls it in for Hillsdale's second long-range touchdown. Penalty down on the extra point. We'll see what the penalty is before we go to break. We got, what is the penalty? We'll see if Black River makes him kick again. It looks like the Falcons are running their PA team back out. Coach Klein's asking for an explanation. Yeah, Hillsdale's PA team's back on the field. Coach Klein doesn't like it, but they're going to move back 5 and Oh, we encroachment. Okay. No, it's on Black River. We got encroachment on Black River. So Coach Klein electing to take points off the scoreboard and go for 2. It's a bold move here, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Taking points off the scoreboard.
Pissed them off.
Yeah, no, it was on the defense. The penalty's on the defense.
Yeah, but he didn't like it.
He didn't like something. He's going for 2. My stat man, Rich, said he pissed him off. He's going for 2.
Sloan's a big man.
Sloan just across the goal line. Hillsdale gets a 2-point conversion, makes it 15-0 Falcons. Coach Klein breaking with traditional wisdom, taking points off the board, but the gamble pays off, gets his 2-point conversion. Hillsdale goes up 15-0 with 8:30 left to go in the first quarter. Stick with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Fickes Furniture in Jeromesville has always believed in selling quality furniture at an affordable price. Displaying all the latest styles and designs from top manufacturers such as Flex Steel, Bassett, Smith Brothers of Bern, and Mohawk Flooring, at Fickes Furniture you're sure to find quality products that will help to make your house a home. Fickes Furniture, 63 North High Street in Jeromesville.
Welcome back, fans, on OH.Report. Live and free. Hillsdale kicks off. Kicks short again. Again, taken by 2. Bryce Murray up the sidelines, gets bumped out around the 25-yard line. 77 for Hillsdale on the tackle. 77, Garrett Furr. Black River setting up. Let's see if they can get something going here. It's early in the game. 8:25 left, down 15-0. But Black River, you got to feel like you got to get ahead of the sticks this time. You want to be a running team. You have to establish that identity right now. Get those hard-fought yards. Get in front of the sticks. Create yourself a third and manageable as a running team. Black River in the huddle. Zane Bungard calling the plays. Black River with an early. Well, Black River's got to be careful breaking the huddle there with too many guys on the field. Hustle one out. Little jet sweep. No, it's a nice run by Bungard. Little zone read off a jet sweep. Bungard picks up about. They're going to give him 2 yards. Boy, the Hillsdale, they'll give him about 4 yards. About 4 yards. Hillsdale getting a great push up front. Have not seen Seth Gaspari yet for Black River. That's who we thought we'd see a lot of in the backfield. Have not seen Mr. Gaspari just yet. It's been a lot of Dozer Hendershot. And he's in the sidecar next to Bungard again. 2 wide receivers. H-back in motion. Give to Hendershot. Nothing doing. That tackle, number 5 for Hillsdale. Knox Lewis getting in on the action. Knox says, Kale, you can't have all the fun throwing touchdown passes. I'm going to get me some too. Gets a nice stop there on second and medium. And this is not where Black River wants to be. 3rd and 6, and they've not gotten a run over 4 yards yet. 24, Hendershot in the sidecar again. 3 to the left side. Give to Hendershot. Oh, it's kind of like those zone reads for Black River are a little herky-jerky. They're just not smooth enough. And Hillsdale is not biting. I don't know who you give that. You can credit about 4 guys on the Hillsdale defensive line with that tackle in the backfield. And we're going to see another punt for Black River. Number 3 for Hillsdale. Brock Bauer back deep. Judging by the last punt, he should be standing up around the 50. I think that's where the ball's going to hit the turf, around the 50. Oh, gets a good one this time. Bauer under it. Fields it. Makes one guy miss. Nope, 4 wraps him up. Nice coverage by 4 from Black River. There's Seth Gaspari. And number 11, Austin Palmer. Gaspari and Palmer on the tackle. It looked like Bauer had shaken him right there. Fields it. Looks like he's going to shake him. Gaspari sticks with it. Nice gang tackle by Palmer on 11. Wraps him up in the legs. Hillsdale on offense here. Ball set up around the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, about 6:34 on your Sloan Concrete scoreboard. Owen Sloan set up in the sidecar. 3 receivers in the set. Jet sweep to 10. He's got the corner. There he goes. 1 man to beat. They're not going to catch him. Hayden McFadden on a long touchdown run. And this is getting ugly early. 61 yards. Another nomination for play of the game. That touchdown with about 6:23 left. Let's see the replay. There you go. McFadden gets the edge. Makes 1 man miss. Boy, if you're 2 Bryce Murray, you've got to really sell out for that tackle and make that tackle there, because once McFadden got the corner, man, he was gone. We talked about this 3-headed monster for Hillsdale at the receivers, and they're all early in the game have gotten in on the action. We've got another penalty on we had encroachment again. Let's see if Coach Klein does it again. So Hillsdale kicks the extra point. We got encroachment on Black River. Encroachment on Black River again. I didn't see it, but the side judge on this side of the field called it. Hillsdale takes points off the board again to go for 2. Worked last time, why not? At 21-0, playing with house money. You gotta be thinking. They ran last time with Sloan. Do they do the little zone read right here and get the defense flowing down and look for a receiver or a quarterback run? There you go, zone read, gives to Sloan. He's looking for the corner. He gets the corner. Touchdown, Hillsdale. I'm sorry, 2-point conversion. Like I said, it's early for me, AT. It's early for me in the season, AT. I got your back. 2-point conversion. 6:23 left in the first quarter. Folks, stick with us. We'll be right back. McFadden kicks the ball off for Hillsdale. Really smart play. Really smart play by Bryce Murray there. Lets it go out of bounds. And Black River will start off with their best field possession of the game at the 35-yard line. And if you're Black River, you absolutely have to get something going here. It's just time to look around the huddle, pull each other together. We have to start playing for each other. We have to start playing sharper. The ticky-tack penalties have to stop. Have to stay on your block. Run hard. They've got to clean that hand up. They have to clean that handoff up a little bit, too. That zone read looks a little herky-jerky. Bungard comes out, back at quarterback. Number 7, Jace Hoppick, next to him in the sidecar. And a power run set here with the H-back. Man in motion. Little zone sweep here. Oh, that was a great fake. Got me going. Only got 1 yard. Nice zone read. Bungard keeps it. Had me fooled. Right there, beautiful. Hey, I said they had to clean up that zone read. They cleaned it up right there. Only managed a couple yards, though. Great job by the rest of the Hillsdale defense staying home, playing discipline assignment football, and that's something that the Black River coach talked about in our conversations, how disciplined and how sharp Hillsdale was so early in the season. Give the Hoppick up the middle. There's a good run, and that is a first down, for a much-needed first down for Black River. Jace Hoppick on about an 8-yard run. That is their first down of the game. We got something going here. If you're Black River, you got something going here. Let's see what they bring out this time. I did not see who got the tackle on that. It looked like a gang tackle, though. Hillsdale playing team defense, swarming to the football. Hoppick in the sidecar again. 2 wide receivers. H-back in motion. To give to Hoppick again. Boy, Hoppick is getting met at the line of scrimmage. You can see him as he's going to the line of scrimmage. He's already picking his feet up, stepping over guys. He's just not able to put his foot in the turf and accelerate through the gap, if there is a gap at all. Kirschbaum on the tackle. They're going to credit the Kirschbaum, but once again, looked like the entire defense was there. 2nd and 10. I don't think Black River has attempted a pass yet. Hoppick in the sidecar again. 2 wide receivers to the near side. In motion. Fake the jet sweep. Give to Hoppick. He's got the corner there. Oh, he just doesn't explode. There he breaks a tackle. Hoppick close to a first down. Great run by Hoppick. Oh, they're going to mark him just a little bit short. We're going to get a 4th down here. 3rd down. 3rd and short. Hey, if you're Black River and you have a running offense, this is where you want to be, 3rd and short. And they've got something cooking here with that little jet sweep and then the either the give to Hoppick or the quarterback keep. Look for them they've faked that jet sweep a couple times now. Look for them to give that jet sweep to keep the Hillsdale defense honest. Hoppick breaking a tackle at the line of scrimmage, picking his feet up. Really nice run there by Hoppick. Bungard in the shotgun. We have a stoppage in play. Timeout, Black River. 4 minutes, 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Black River takes a timeout to talk about something. This is a very important timeout for Black River. They need this first down as they start to put something together here. Let's take a look at all 3 of those Hillsdale touchdowns. Here's the first one. Lewis throws it. It's not bad coverage, man, but what a catch by number 2, Holland Young. We talked about, like I said, the 3-headed monster that is Hillsdale receivers. Here's your next one. Brock Bauer was wide open. The defensive back closed the gap. Again, not terrible coverage. Hillsdale receivers able to come down with it. And then number 10, A.J. McFadden says, I'm going to get me some too. Gets the ball in a jet sweep, just outruns the Black River defense for the 3rd touchdown of the game. Hillsdale's receivers have just taken over this game, whether catching the ball or running.
These are live from our games if you want.
Okay. Timeout's over, back on the field. Here we go. Bungard in the shotgun. Hoppick lined up next to him. 3rd and short, very important first down here. I got to believe if Black River does not get this first down, they're going to go for it in 4th. Give to Hoppick. Gets the corner. Nice run by Hoppick. Well, that was Hendershot. Thank you. That's why he's the best stat man in the business, folks.
24.
That was number 24, Hendershot on the carry. Boy, they needed 2. Looks like they got about 7 or 8 on that run. 1st and 10, Black River. Nice run by Hendershot. Saw a gap, just put his foot in the dirt, in the turf that is, and got north and south. In this offense, that's what you want in your running backs, north and south running. Can't be a whole lot of thinking here. Hendershot gets it again. Little stutter step in the hole, and that's what you want to see out of these Black River running backs. A little stutter step in the hole and just lowers the pad level, and he gets what he can get. Ends up being a pretty nice gain of around, I give him 4 yards on that, maybe 5. But that's what you want to see out of these Black River running backs. See a crease, change the pad level, and get the legs turning. You cannot get behind the sticks. Black River, I think the forward pass is a trick play for Black River at this point.
Yeah.
Come out, two receivers. There's Gaspari in motion, the big boy. The Bungard keeps it, nothing doing. Looks like he might have gotten one. Hoffman Haven on the tackle. Number 15, Hoffman Haven's gotten a couple plays, and he is on the field. He's a big kid, man. They list him at 200 pounds. He's all of 200 pounds. He's a big kid. Jace Hoppick in the sidecar next to Bumgard now. Gaspari in motion. Give to Hoppick again. Hoppick, both hands on the ball, get straight ahead. This is what Black River wanted to see the whole game. They wanted to sit on the football and drive it down the field. They get another nice run. The running backs are starting to get what they can get. 77 for Hillsdale rotates in. That's Garrett Furr. Hillsdale opting for some more beef up on the defensive line to try and slow this emerging run game down for Black River. Hoppick now in the sidecar again. 4th and short. Boy, it's going to be close. I think he got it, though. Boy, it is close. They're going to bring the chains out. It's going to be close, but that's another play you'd like to see Hoppick change the pad level a little more right there. If we can see that replay again. See Hoppick right there. Change the pad level just a little more. Get down low. Drive those legs. Low man wins. When you only need 2 yards, you want to be the low man and get those couple yards. With only 2:20 left to go in the first quarter. Plenty of time left for Black River to climb their way back into this. And the best way to do that is what they're doing right now. Pound the ball and keep that quick strike Hillsdale offense off the field. Here's the measurement. Boy, I thought he had it. I'm surprised they're measuring. It's going to be close. They're trying to get it just right. Oh, boy. It's close. It's close. That is he's short. Hillsdale ball. He's short. Hillsdale takes over on downs. And this is a message to all the people who don't think a turnover on downs counts as a turnover. Yes, a turnover on downs counts as a turnover. Give that Hillsdale defense their first turnover of the year. Hillsdale now +1 in the turnover category on the year. Hillsdale takes over on the offense after a really nice drive, stalls out on the 26-yard line. Cale Lewis in the shotgun. Owen Sloan set up next to him. 3 wide receivers out. Give up the middle, Sloan. Big hole. Oh, my gosh. Sloan had a huge hole up the middle. He got caught by the turf monster. Oh, you could have driven a school bus through that hole. Sloan knows it. He's frustrated. He saw so much green grass in front of him. The turf monster, he got his pads a little bit ahead of himself. Still a nice pick of 5 yards, but, man, Sloan, he might not have been touched by too many guys. If he can cut that to his left and get to the sideline, he might have been gone. Here we go, same formation. We got a stoppage on the field. I think 77. Garrett Furr coming off. Looks like he got an equipment issue. Looking for a replacement. 75 coming in. 75. Nick Wiltrout comes in to spell him. Coach Klein wants something else. Looking for some water maybe. It's hot on that field, folks. I was walking around earlier. It's warm down there. And we're going to really see, depth is really going to be important in this game. Hillsdale has depth. If you take a look at the sidelines, Hillsdale has about 50 guys on their varsity team. That's grade 9 through 12. And Black River, we look at their lineup, they've got about 36 guys on their team, and that is also 9 through 12. I think Hillsdale, now 65 comes out. 65, Corbin Dieter comes out, and now we have a timeout. And Coach Klein's not happy. We're having a discussion on the sidelines, but I think you're starting to see a little bit of fatigue. So a lot of these guys for Hillsdale and Black River play both ways. Got a chance to walk around on the field a little bit before the game, talk to the coaches, size up the teams. And that turf has got crushed tire underneath that green turf. And we all know what black crushed tire can do in a hot summer day. It's going to soak up all that heat. And then as the sun goes down, that heat just regurgitates out of that black, the black crushed tire. And it's cooling down around the rest of the stadium, but it is still just as warm on that turf as it was almost at the beginning of the game.
Yes, I've got everybody.
So here we go, back out to play. Everyone resets a little bit. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Hillsdale has been doing it with chunk plays to their wide receivers. Sloan's been steady Eddie in the backfield. Another give to Sloan to the middle. And nice tackle by 50. Number 50 for Black River. Ryan Graves just catches Sloan by the ankles. Right there, he gets him by the ankles, or Sloan might have been going, because you look at these Hillsdale wide receivers, as good as they are catching and running, they're blocking well downfield. They're big, tall, rangy, physical kids, and they've got a huge size advantage on the Black River defensive backs. They've got, you look at the bottom of the screen here, and the Hillsdale wide receiver down at the bottom of the screen's got a foot advantage. There's your pass again. Oh, skipped it. 4th down. Listen, Coach Klein has not been afraid to keep his foot on the gas pedal this game. Twice we've seen him go for 2. Let's see what he does here. 4th and short, and Hillsdale is running out the punt unit. McFadden, Mr. Do-It-All Swiss Army knife for Hillsdale. Back to punt. Back for Black River. Rich, did you get a number on Black River? Who's back to field that punt? Punt by McFadden. Good punt. Gets into it well. Fair caught by 2. Bryce Murray. Hey, Black River had a great drive last time. Stalled out about the 26. Hillsdale, and then Black River's defense comes out, forces a 3-and-out by Hillsdale. And Black River sets up, back in business. 36 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Black River yet to even attempt a forward pass. 23-0, 36.2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. That's by your Sloan Concrete scoreboard. Instant replays tonight are sponsored by Brew'd Coffee and Donut Shop. And your first downs sponsored by Home Kitchen and Supply. Here we go. 1st and 10. Black River on the ball. Now we got Gaspari in the backfield, kind of a loaded backfield with Gaspari at the eye. Little power eye set. Oh, Gaspari stood up. Kind of an old school power eye set almost right there, with an H-back set off to the side. And Gaspari absolutely stood up. We'll see if we get a number on that tackle. Boom! Gaspari stood up beautifully.
17.
Hoffman on the tackle, and he absolutely stood good. And Gaspari goes 6 foot 215. That's a big boy to stand up in the line of scrimmage. Now, Black River goes to pass. Oh, that's close to a hold, and they're going to call it. Bumgard on the fumble, though. Recovers his own fumble. Yeah, that was a hold on the right tackle for Black River. That's going to move them in the wrong direction. 23-0. That penalty brings an end to the first quarter, but you can't have an untimed. You have an untimed down. The quarter can't end on a defensive penalty. Oh, I'm sorry, offensive. So it can't end on offensive penalty. Thank you, Rich. That's why he's the best in the business, folks. Keeps me honest. They're gonna move him back, holding. We're having one untimed down, so it'll be second and about 20. Second and about 20 for Black River. And again, if you're Black River, that's not where you want to be, because that was the first pass Black River's attempted tonight, and ended up being a 10-yard penalty going the other way. 24 in the sidecar, and we have another penalty procedure on Black River. Backwards again. See a flinch. I didn't see it. That might have been on the quarterback. I didn't see anything on the line. Might have been on the quarterback. Too much hand motion on the shotgun. So now we got second and 25. .24 Dozer Hendershot in the sidecar. Shotgun formation for Bumgard. Takes it. Give to Dozer. Oh, boy, he barely got that handoff, and he goes backwards again. Loss of about 4 yards. Sets up third and a country mile for Black River going into the first quarter. All right, folks, that's the end of our first quarter. We'll be right back after a message from our generous sponsors. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Fickes Furniture in Jeromesville has always believed in selling quality furniture at an affordable price. Displaying all the latest styles and designs from top manufacturers such as Flex Steel, Bassett, Smith Brothers of Bern, and Mohawk Flooring, at Fickes Furniture you're sure to find quality products that will help to make your house a home. Fickes Furniture, 63 North High Street in Jeromesville.
Black River out on offense. It's third, and like I said, a country mile. They're just going to get a positive yard play here and look to punt. And it goes backwards again. Looks like the give was to Bryce Murray. Might have got the ball on a jet sweep. Hendershot on the carry. And they're going to punt. And the bad news for Black River is when Hillsdale has the ball, they usually score in about these huge chunk plays. Right now, Kale Lewis, number 13, the quarterback, has 2 completions for 73 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, they almost get to it. Bauer takes it up the middle, makes a cut, makes a couple men miss, takes it all the way back to the 25-yard line. Great return by Bauer. You see Hillsdale 34 almost gets his hand on it. And then Bauer fields it at about the 42. Takes it all the way back, about a 15, 20-yard return on that. 34 for Hillsdale, almost gets the block. Mikey Schenberger, the third, almost on the block. Hillsdale sets up at about the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Cale Lewis in the shotgun. Fakes the give to Sloan. Looks deep again. It's got 2 wide open in the end zone. That's another touchdown. 3 touchdowns. Number 2, Holland Young for the touchdown. Again, wide open. 11:09 in the second, left to go in the second quarter. Lewis, little fake, and Lewis is just camping out back there all day. Holland Young breaks free and makes another great catch for another touchdown. Makes it 29-0. Let's see if Black River can manage to stay on sides this PAT and just allow 1 point instead of 2 the last 2 times. Through the uprights. No flags. That makes it 30-0. And the Black River folks thought last year was rough, this year isn't starting off much better.
Fickes Furniture in Jeromesville has always believed in selling quality furniture at an affordable price. Displaying all the latest styles and designs from top manufacturers such as Flex Steel, Bassett, Smith Brothers of Bern, and Mohawk Flooring. At Fickes Furniture, you're sure to find quality products that will help to make your house a home. Fickes Furniture, 63 North High Street in Jeromesville.
I tell you what, folks, it's good thing that our sponsors don't have to pay per commercial because they'd be paying a lot of money tonight. We've got a lot of touchdowns and a lot of commercial breaks. That's that beautiful touchdown, Lewis to Holland Young. Here we go, Mr. Do-It-All Swiss Army Knife, Hayden McFadden on the kickoff. Drives it deep. No, comes up short and goes out of bounds. Another good job by really disciplined play here by the Black River returner here. Let's go out of bounds. Black River takes over at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Hey, all our instant replays tonight are brought to you by Brew'd Coffee and Donut Shop. Folks, you get a hankering for a donut, head on into Hayesville, Ohio. They got some of the best donuts around. And my wife loves the coffee. I'm a little partial to the donuts. They're delicious. So if you get a chance, all our instant replays tonight brought to you by Brew'd Coffee and Donut Shop, 7 West Main Street in Hayesville. Hillsdale taking over. 1st and 10. Black River taking over. 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line. Attempted 1 forward pass tonight, and it was called back for a penalty. Hillsdale saves that 4-man front. Quick pass. Oh, that's dangerous. He floated it. Quick pass. Number 2. No, I'm sorry. Bungard throws it to Murray. And, boy, he just doesn't put much on it. Not a great block by Gaspari there. And it's blown up quick. Lucky it wasn't a pick 6. Because you float those ones out there, defensive backs coming up, they catch it, and they're gone. There's no one to go the other way. Here we go. There's a great pass. Great rollout by Bungard, complete to number 2, Bryce Murray. Really well executed play right there. Black River's starting to find something a little bit at a time. They're starting to find things. That was a pickup about 15. There they moved the pocket, got Bungard running, found Murray wide open, easy pitch and catch, nice chunk yards for Black River. So on offense, it's that little jet sweep zone read and hand it to the running back, or the quarterback keeps it been working, and right there they move the pocket and they get positive yards. Bungard again moves the pocket. They like that way of thinking. Oh, but he's in trouble now. Reverses it field. He's got to get rid of it. Wants to be smart. Hangs on to it. Slips away. Oh, he throws it to him. Number 6, intercepted for Jesse Trevathan, number 6 of Hillsdale. picks the ball off. Bungard scrambles around, throws it. What you never want to do. Right here, Bungard's got to just think, put the pads down and get a few yards here. Instead, he hangs up, never throw across your body over the middle. Jesse Trevathan, number 6, sitting there right on it, and boy, he almost took that to the house. That's a 9:39 left to go in the second quarter. Boy, another. I mean, all these nominations for play of the game. We're gonna have a hard decision here. Number 13, Cale Lewis in the shotgun. Gives it to Sloan at the middle. Sloan bounces inside, now cuts it back. Positive yards. That's what you want to see out of your running backs. You're not going to hit a home run. You're not going to get a long touchdown every time you touch the ball. Lewis doing a great job making the first guy miss, changing his pad levels, and getting positive yards, keeping his team in front of the sticks. Sloan on the carry. Number 26. He's in the sidecar again, next to Lewis. The three-headed monsters at the wide receiver. Hayden McFadden wide open in the flats, breaks the tackle, gets pushed out of bounds around the 10-yard line. Pickup of about 20 yards. First and 10. That first down brought to you by Home Kitchen Supply. Hillsdale setting up now. First and 10. It looks like around the 11-yard line. Sloan in the backfield. Gives a Sloan up the middle. Once again, Sloan getting the tough yards. But Hillsdale offensive line getting such great push. AT, man. AT, the man that takes care of everything, just kills the lights here in the press box, and I can see so much better. That's why I call him AT. You have AD, he's AT. All the time. That too. The first year I had a hard time remembering his name, so I call him AT. Here we go. Second and about 6. Sloan in the backfield again. Set up behind Lewis. Little zone read. Lewis keeps it, falls his running back. Goes for a minimal gain. We got 3rd and short. Lewis keeps it, and number 50 for Black River, Ryan Graves. Great job staying home, and there was nowhere but for Lewis to go but follow his running back right in the hole. But as a sophomore, what a great decision by Lewis. A lot of times you see young guys, young quarterbacks on those zone reads, when they look up and they got a big boy staring right at them, they try and run around him, and it goes for negative yards. Right there, Lewis making the good decision, following his running back up in the hole, and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Back for a pass. Lewis under pressure, launches it up. Why not? Touchdown again. Holland having a hard time seeing number. Brock Bauer on a touchdown. If you're Cale Lewis, the game plan is launch it in the air for one of your 6-foot receivers who they need to check their gloves for stick. These guys are coming down with everything. They're catching everything. Every contested catch they're coming down with. Makes it 36-0, 7:19 to go in the second quarter. Hillsdale showing no signs of taking their foot off the gas pedal. Through the uprights. Extra point good. All right, folks. We're going to hear from our sponsors again. They're getting their money's worth tonight. Stick with us. We'll be right back from the Dale. Welcome back to this beautiful football facility. Hillsdale High School putting a thumping on Black River. 37-0 right now. The Swiss Army knife kicking off. Gives us a worm burner fielded by number 9. Deacon Borman fields the ball, gets a nice little return, sets up Black River's best starting field position of the night at the 41-yard line. I'm sorry, that was number 9, Grayson Steidel on the return. Grayson Steidel for Black River. Black River comes out on offense. We really thought we'd see a more dominant Black River O-line with Graves and Chapman. 235, 240, both 6'2", both look the part. Big, physical kids, but just cannot push this very disciplined, very stout, very tough Hillsdale defensive line around.
Nowhere to sit. You got over 100 people watching. It's a good thing because there's nowhere to sit.
Nice little run by Hoppick. Now Hoppick has got something going here these last couple of drives. He's done much better at just staying north and south and running behind his pads. That run was in nothing but traffic, and he was able to grind out a nice 7-yard run. And Hillsdale flying to the football. You got to wonder, when does Black River fake that run and try to go vertical, push the field a little bit? Because you see Hillsdale has no respect for Black River deep ball. That one goes nowhere. If you're Black River's coaches, you have to look at what Hillsdale's doing on defense here. As we reset, Hillsdale's playing single high safety, and as the ball snapped, he's moving towards the line of scrimmage. So they have very little to no respect for Black River's ability to go over the top and take the top off the defense. So right now, 3, Brock Bauer at safety, and he's only about 7 yards off the ball. There he drops back. Give to 12. Zane Bungard, no, Bungard on the keep. It looked like he was handed the ball, though. Did I miss a change at quarterback here? 11 came in for a play. Austin Palmer. So I think I might have missed a change at quarterback there. Either way, it's 4th and short, and Black River's got to go for it. And if you're Black River, you turn run downs, you've got to defend the whole field because Hillsdale has been taking the top off the defense all night. Here we go. Black River on the ball. Bungard on the keep, gets the first down. Nice run by Bungard. Ran behind his pads, picked up the tough yards, turned out the first down on 4th down. Really well done. Makes a cut there, gets behind his pads, pushes for another yard. Hard run there by Bungard. Good sportsmanship displayed after the play. First and 10, Black River from the 45-yard line of Hillsdale. Bungard in the shotgun. Give to 4, Seth Gaspari. Gaspari, the 6', 215-pound senior, turns out about 4 yards. 4 yards on that jet sweep. And that's what you want if you're Black River. Get ahead of the sticks. And you're going to go for it on 4th down every time. So you got 4 downs if you're Black River to get 10 yards. So you've got to really try and get at least 3 yards of play here. And just grind it all the way down. Try and punch one in here before the halftime. Get on the board. Give yourself something good to feel about. Gaspari in motion again. Fake jet sweep. Bungard on the keep again. Nice run by Bungard. Picking up some tough yards. Swallowed up early, but he ran behind his pads. Got some positive yards there. Makes it 3rd and very manageable for Black River. He was tackled, wrapped up pretty early, but ran behind his pads, picked up some yards. Number 11 for Black River, run the play in, Austin Palmer. Now he goes wide. Bungard in the shotgun with Hoppick up next to him in the sidecar. 2 wide receivers to the far side. Oh, rough snap. Bungard completes to Gaspari. Oh, really great job by Bungard. Just kind of a really. The snap was a little high, and he wanted to fake it to Hoppick. We talked about that earlier. When did they start to fake that ball and throw it over the top? Because Hillsdale's flying up on the run. They do it right there, but the fake's a little herky-jerky because the snap is high. The running back got in the way. Bungard pulled a rabbit out of his hat, completes the ball to, Bryce Murray, completes the ball to Bryce Murray over the middle for positive yards. We talked about that earlier, right? We saw him run that zone read. Sooner or later, he was going to pull that zone read and look up top. And there's a flag on Black River. Delay of game on 1st and 10 off a nice completion. That's a rough one if you're Black River.
Flag on the play. Delay of game on the offense. It'll be 1st and 15.
1st and 15 for Black River, where they do not want to be behind the sticks. 3:30 to go in the first half. Black River desperately needs to get on the board right here. Let's see if they go back that little zone read, pull it, and look for Murray over the top again. Nope. Give to Gaspari. Gaspari gets the edge. Nice run by Gaspari. Lowers his shoulder. Picks up about right there. Gaspari turns the corner, lowers his shoulder. Picks up about 6 yards. Gervathan and Heller on the tackle for Hillsdale.
Gain of 7, 2nd down and 8 from the 26-yard line.
Bungard in the shotgun. Hoppick's up next to him. Oh. Boy, they could have got Black River for jumping there. They looked like they went a little early. Let's see that replay. Well, that was close. That was close. Those instant replays brought to you by Brew'd Coffee and Donut Shop. But that was close. Yeah, that might have been a little. That might have been some help from the referees. That's one of those ones that so close they just let it go right now. Black River looking at 3rd and 7. Bungard in the shotgun. Hoppick's up next to him. There you go. Bungard with the pull. No one's open. Oh, he swallowed up. Hillsdale, it worked once on him. It's not going to work again. You see, here's that little zone read pass, and Hillsdale had it covered. Bungard doing the wise thing there, pulling it down and just getting back to the line of scrimmage. Don't take a loss on that play. 4th down and 7 from the 25-yard line. Black River got to get a 1st down here, try and get something on the board before halftime. Bungard, they move the pocket. Throws it to Murray. I think they're gonna mark it as a completion, but about a yard short. Hillsdale will take over on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Hillsdale on the 20-yard line. That play right there is so tough for high school receivers to make because you have to know where the sticks are at. You've got to know you've got to run that curl route, but when you come back to the quarterback on your way back, you've got to be on the other side of the sticks because Hillsdale was probably ready to concede a 1st down, but not a touchdown there. And Murray just cuts that route a little too short. Hillsdale takes over 1st and 10. Starter's still in the game. Cale Lewis at quarterback. Hillsdale in the 5 wide, showing no signs of taking their foot off the gas pedal. Sloan in motion, gets the ball on a jet sweep. Sloan got the edge. Sloan, tripped up.
Sloan, the ball carrier.
Number 9, looks like Carson Stedel might have tripped him up. 15-yard run. Minute left to go. Sloan was, man, he's been so close tonight, breaking that long run. It's just a matter of time before he gets there. Quick pass now to Brock Bauer. Picks up another 9 yards. Goes out of bounds, stops the clock.
Number 11,
Paymer on the tackle.
Gain of 8.
Second and 2 for the Falcons. Clock running, 45 seconds. Here we go. Lewis going deep again. Looking for 10. McFadden up top. Oh, just misses him. Oh, let's see that replay. Boy, Lewis got all day back there. Launches it deep for McFadden, just a bit out of his reach, but Lewis doing a great job throwing his receiver open. We talked about Black River's offensive line at the beginning of the game. What I didn't talk about was Hillsdale's offensive line. I think they took some umbrage with that because they've been giving Cale Lewis all day. And there's another beautiful pass to Holland Young, who's loose. Oh, he gets caught from behind. Holland Young looking to make a cut, gets caught from behind. But another big pickup. Lewis to Young on the crossing route. Young breaks it loose. 39 yards, and we got someone down for Hillsdale. Try and get a number on that. Guys down for Hillsdale. It might be Young. He's up. Good. Holland Young's up, walking off the field. We'll stay here. Good news. The Falcon fans just breathed a collective sigh of relief. They did not want to miss their stud wide receiver, Holland Young. See Holland Young go down in the first game, up 37-0. And that might have made Coach Trevor Klein's heart skip just a beat when he sees one of his stars on a breakaway play in a game that's in hand go down. Now, me personally, I say keep your foot on the gas pedal. The defense is out to stop you. We'll see what Coach Klein goes with here. Gives it to Sloan at the middle. Sloan getting the first down, getting pushed by his O-line. 12 seconds left in the half. Hillsdale not taking their foot off the gas pedal. In fact, Hillsdale calling a timeout. Just a nice run up the middle by Owen Sloan. Breaking tackles, spinning, and then getting the good push by his offensive line. Big number 77, Garrett Furr pushing his running back for a couple more yards. Again, those instant replays brought to you by Brew'd Coffee and Donut Shop, 7 West Main Street in Hayesville. Folks, amazing donuts, amazing coffee, great people to talk to. Stop in there one morning or one afternoon or whenever you have a hankering for a donut and some coffee. And we've got 12.3 seconds left. Hillsdale with the ball. Spotted about the 9-yard line, so it's first and goal from the 9. Hillsdale might have 2 plays, might have 3 plays here, definitely has 2. Lewis through the end zone, touchdown. Number 3, Brock Bauer, 7-yard touchdown run from Cale Lewis. And play the fight song again, Hillsdale. Another touchdown for the Falcons. Black River getting absolutely no push up front. Lewis just with a clean pocket able to scan the field and find number 3, Brock Bauer, for yet another touchdown. That's Lewis's 5th touchdown pass in the first half. Cale Lewis, Brock Bauer, Holland Young, Hayden McFadden, Owen Sloan having a huge night for the Falcons, all powered by great offensive line play by the Falcons. Folks, we're not going anywhere. We're 8.7 seconds away from the half. You're going to stay here. Hey, I'm going to let you listen, get a little bit, soak up a little bit of the Friday night atmosphere right now from the home fans. Listen in. All right, folks, I'm back. Just wanted to let you soak up a little bit of the Friday night atmosphere. The home fans enjoying a relaxing night at the football field. Their Hillsdale Falcons firmly in control, 44-0. Hayden McFadden kicks off, fielded by nice return, nice hit out of bound, fielded by Seth Gaspari. And that might be the woo hit of the night, folks. You know that kind of hit when it goes off, the whole crowd goes woo. Seth Gaspari, big kid, 215, coming down the field. Man, Major's in on the stop for Hillsdale. Reed Major, just a freshman, 5'9", 155, coming up and laying the wood on the 215-pound senior. Major not afraid to stick his head in there against a big kid. Has a really nice hit, trading a little paint late here in the first half with 1 second left to go. And Black River is just going to take a knee. So we head to halftime. Stick with us. We'll give the band some love during halftime. You'll get to see and listen to the halftime show, and then we'll come back with some stats. I'm sure very lopsided stats. We'll come back with some stats. Stick with us. Quick break. We'll be right back, and then you'll see the bands at halftime.
Fickes Furniture in Jeromesville has always believed in selling quality furniture at an affordable price. Displaying all the latest styles and designs from top manufacturers such as Flex Steel, Bassett, Smith Brothers of Bern, and Mohawk Flooring. At Fickes Furniture, you're sure to find quality products that will help to make your house a home. Fickes Furniture, 63 North High Street in Jeromesville.
to the Pirate Marching Band. The band would like to thank the Hillsdale Band for their hospitality and wish them good luck for the rest of the season.
For the 2024 Hillsdale Falcon Marching Band. Tonight we are bringing you music from the punk rock world. First up tonight we bring you a song from one of the most iconic punk bands for the 90s and 2000s. Since this song's release in 2009, it has been used in football stadiums, video games, and TV shows around the world. The first song to top the rock songs, alternative songs, and mainstream rock tracks Billboard charts at the same time. Here is Green Day's Know Your Enemy. With this 1992 single. This song put Radiohead on the map as a top rock band of the 90s and led them into the punk rock genre. Named one of the greatest debut singles and one of the greatest songs by Rolling Stone, here is Creep. Nevermind to the top of several album charts, and the event is often marked as the point where grunge entered the mainstream. Listeners and critics continue to praise this song as one of the greatest hits of all time. This is Smells Like Teen Spirit. Has been the 2024 Hillsdale Falcon Marching Band. The Hillsdale Falcon Marching Band again thanks you for your encouragement of music education in your schools and schools around the nation. The Hillsdale Falcon Marching Band tonight is under the direction of Rachel Kelly, Flag Director. Elizabeth
Fickes Furniture in Jeromesville has always believed in selling quality furniture at an affordable price, displaying all the latest styles and designs from top manufacturers such as Flex Steel, Bassett, Smith Brothers of Bern, and Mohawk Flooring. At Fickes Furniture, you're sure to find quality products that will help to make your house a home. Fickes Furniture, 63 North High Street in Jeromesville.
Welcome back, football fans, to Hillsdale High School. We're at halftime where Hillsdale is on top of Black River 44-0. This halftime show sponsored by Simonson Construction. Here's your halftime stats. Black River -4 rush yards. -4 pass yards to Hillsdale's 177. Black River mustering 65 rush yards, a respectable 65 rush yards to Hillsdale's 95. Total yards 272 to 61. The yards and the stats does not accurately reflect the domination in this game because Hillsdale has started with short fields so many times, whether it's been a short punt or a turnover on downs. Hillsdale's had a lot of quick strike touchdowns. Those touchdowns thrown by Cale Lewis, the quarterback for Hillsdale. Currently, Cale sitting at 8 for 12, 177 yards, 5 touchdowns. He had touchdown passes of 40 yards, 33 yards, 25 yards, 8 yards, and 9 yards. Who was he throwing it to? Well, that three-headed monster that I talked about, I alluded to a little bit in the game, and we wondered, was it going to be Sloan early, then the receivers, or was it the receivers early with Sloan mixed in? And that's exactly what it's been. The Hillsdale receivers, the trio of Holland Young, Brock Bauer, and Hayden McFadden dominating this game. Young with 3 catches, 2 touchdowns, 104 yards in the first half, long of 40. Brock Bauer, 4 catches, 3 touchdowns, 53 yards, long of 35 yards, and junior Hayden McFadden, 1 catch for 20 yards. Junior Owen Sloan, 2 catches for 8 yards. Rushing the ball, Owen Sloan with 5 rushes, 34 hard-fought yards, either up the middle, around the edges, and Hayden McFadden adding that long touchdown run of 1 rush and 65 yards. Those amazing stats brought to you by my man, the stat man, Richie Sturry on the stats. He's the best in the business, folks. What do you have to say to the folks at home, Rich?
I'm glad they're tuning in because this is a great game. This is a great facility, and I cannot even begin to tell you the community support they have here. I'd say 85% plus are wearing Hillsdale gear here. It is wonderful to see the community's behind this. There's a lot of great sponsors behind this. This is a wonderful place, and I love where we are at.
That's why he's the best stat man in the business, folks. Right there, Rich Sturry. Right now, we get a replay here of some of these long touchdown passes thrown by Hillsdale. As you watch those replays, tonight, OH.Report has an amazing 7 live streams going, showing why OH.Report is the premier high school broadcasting company in North Central Ohio. Right now, from around the area, Seneca East on top of Crestview, 28-0. That's a big one. Seneca East on top of Crestview, 28-0. We'll be there next week. Northmore putting on Upper Sandusky, 40-0. Danville on top of Worthington Christian, 30-14. Mount Geely on top of Triad, 33-6. Hopewell on top of Cary, 14-7. And Ashland in a hard-fought battle with River Valley. It looks like right now they're at 13-13. The Arrows getting a little bit surprised by an MOAC team on the road. Back to our game. And Black River will be receiving in the second half. If you're Black River, you're looking at a running clock for the second half. Again, this is Zack Truax with OH.Report. And my crew tonight, I got Adam Thompson, the AT, the man who makes everything go. On my left, I got Rich Sturry. All the stats, all those great stats I gave you at halftime. Rich Sturry's been keeping track of those. And on the camera, Keaton Cooper giving us some great field shots. Towing it up, second half, running clock, 12-minute quarters, 44-0. Hillsdale on top. Hillsdale put a thumping on Black River at Black River last year. Black River went on to make the playoffs. Now Black River just needs to find something to hang their hat on this second half.
And the clock will be running.
That return, try and get a number on that return.
Party with the return.
8.
Number 8. Hunter Varney on the return, just a freshman. Black River sets up at the 36-yard line. Running clock now in the second half. It'll stop for change of possessions, and that's it. And penalties, and that's it. But running clock, so Black River, look for them to, once again, try and come up that ball control offense. Very few passes in the first half. They did have some success when they rolled the pocket with bum guard. Handoff up the middle. Number 7, Jace Hoppick on the carry. Positive yards there. Pickup of about 3. Makes it 2nd and 7. Looks like Hillsdale still have most of their starters in the game. Hot night like this, you got to think that fatigue's going to play a factor, especially for Black River. They're definitely thinner than Hillsdale. Hillsdale got a bit more depth than Black River. Bum guard in the shotgun. Hoppick set up next to him in the sidecar. Stacked to the right. Bum guard on the keep. Might have got a yard. Makes it 3rd and 6. Yep, 3rd and 6. Bum guard on the keep. Just a little jet keep. To the right, kind of almost like an old school student body right, but set up out of a shotgun with a new age look, you know. Back in the day, they just pitch it back to a running back, and the quarterback would be a lead blocker. Now they kind of fake the jet sweep, see who bites on it, and then the quarterback keeps the ball and sticks behind the running back. Bum guard in the shotgun again, gives a Hoppick up the middle. Oh, great play by the Hillsdale defense, swarming number 5 for Hillsdale. Knox Lewis staying home, forcing that play up the middle. Isn't credited with a tackle, but a really disciplined play by Knox Lewis. And 4th and 6 on the wrong side of the field for Black River, and they're going to go for it. Let's see if he drops back for a quick punt. Hillsdale with a man back. That's exactly what they do. Bumgard drops back. Quick punt. Oh! Good punt by Bumgard. Fielded. Good return. Oh, up the sidelines. Who was that on the return? Brock Bauer on the turn for Hillsdale. Again, number 34 for Hillsdale, Mikey Schenberger III. He's getting in there. He's so close to a block every time. Does a good job. Hoppick on the tackle. Hillsdale takes over. What do we do here? Do we keep the foot on the gas pedal here, or do we start to rotate guys in? Me personally, at a program like Hillsdale, who leads the area, has set the record in playoff appearances at 8 straight now, going for 9 this year. It's tough to make the varsity. If you're a varsity player, you've worked hard for these nights, and you want to stay on the field. Little zone read there. To 7. Aiden Hoffman.
The ball carrier.
Aiden Hoffman on the carry. So there you are seeing some younger players for Hillsdale rotate in. It looks like at quarterback. We've got number 3 for Hillsdale. Did I get that right? Is that Bauer at quarterback now? No. That can't be right. Try and get a number on quarterback. Low snap. Little zone read. Bauer's at quarterback. Rotating out. Number 20 for Hillsdale. Kyle Turk rotates in. Hillsdale doesn't list 2 number 3s on their roster, so it's definitely Bauer at quarterback. Aiden Hoffman in the sidecar now, spelling Sloan in the second half. Hoffman with the throw. Oh, nice throw. Good one-on-one open field tackle. Number 11, Austin Palmer for Black River. Bauer's pass. Complete to Holland Young. Another chunk play for Hillsdale, but brings up 4th down. Let's see if Black River can get a stop right here. What's Hillsdale going to do? They're going to go for it. They're going to punt. Running clock. We're already at 7 minutes left in the third quarter. We're flying through this third quarter. Bauer stays in at quarterback. Hoffman set to the sidecar. That was Jake Haven in motion. We've got number 20, Kyle Turk at the wide receiver. We got some procedure penalty on Hillsdale. First penalty of the game for Hillsdale. They were pitching a perfect game as far as penalties go. First penalty, young guys. It's going to happen when we get the young guys rotated in. Hillsdale looks to punt. Black River with 2 guys back. Number 4, Gaspari. And number 2, Bryce Murray back to receive for Black River. See if they can make something out of this right here. Decent punt. Murray receives it. Makes one guy miss. Up the sidelines. But good coverage by Hillsdale on the far sideline. And Black River will take over at the 35-yard line after a very nice punt. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Once again, running clock here at Hillsdale as the Falcons are up 44-0 on the Black River Pirates in the home opener. Once again, both these teams coming off really good regular seasons. Both were in the playoffs. So Hillsdale won this game 30-8 last year. Black River went on to make the playoffs. Now number 40 for Hillsdale rotating in. That is Ethan Miller. He's a senior, getting some time. Oh, they got him. And the young Hillsdale guys, they want to get it on some action. The young Hillsdale guys want to get on some action. Black River catches them leaning a little bit with the long count, gets a cheap 5 yards. But great, that's the second penalty on Hillsdale this half. The give to Hoppick. Hoppick fighting ahead, getting 1 yard, makes it 2nd and 4. I'm sorry, Henders shot the ball carrier there. These replays brought to you by Brew'd Coffee and Donut Shop. Bumgard with the call, brings his team to the line of scrimmage. Running back in the sidecar. Looking to throw the ball, quick pass, complete. Down the sidelines, nice pickup play for Black River on 2nd and manageable. That completion to number 11, Austin Palmer. Nice pickup for Palmer. Tackled by Radcliffe on defense.
1st and 10 for Black River.
Bumgard takes a snap. Gaspari in motion. Fake that jet sweep. Nice run by Bumgard. Straight up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 13, 15 on that run. Here we go. Black River has been running that little jet sweep, and that's something they can start to hang their hat on as they move forward. That little Gaspari goes in motion. They can give to him, and then pull with that zone read and let Bumgard run right up the middle. Not every team they play this year is going to be quite as stout as this Hillsdale defensive line, and that's going to work a little more often. That give to Hoppick, who gets positive yards, keeps the legs turning for another 1st down. Black River got something going here in the second half, trying to get on the board, give himself something to feel good about. 1st and 10, Black River. Bit of a more balanced attack here against some of the younger players from Hillsdale. Those younger players from Hillsdale getting some very valuable playing time injuries happen in high school football, and you've got to have the next man up mentality, and getting these young guys some playing time against the varsity players is going to be very valuable. There's that little zone read again. Bumgard keeping it again, picks up another 9 yards. Bumgard having a decent second half here, running the ball. Going to be second and looks like 1. Nope, they give him the first down. It'll be first and goal from the 8-yard line. Schenberger now rotates in. Oh, Hillsdale's going to get caught with 12 guys on the field. I hustle this guy off. And Hillsdale calls timeout. 21. Davis Radcliffe kind of caught in the middle there. Not sure if he's supposed to come out or stay in. Good timeout by Hillsdale. Well used. That happens sometimes with the younger guys. Try to get the younger guys some experience, get a little bit of confusion. Who's supposed to go where? Trevor Klein wisely calls timeout, tries to settle his troops down, see if these young guys can make a stand here. Keep that goose egg on the scoreboard. Scoreboard's brought to you tonight by Sloan Concrete. Give them a call for all your concrete needs, 419-368-4433. Here we go, out of a timeout. Hillsdale got some younger players in, get some well-needed experience in this 44-0 route they have going on, the Black River Pirates. Black River trying to put one on him here, put a touchdown on the board, get something to feel good about. Oh, Black River jumps. Just what Black River didn't need. They had first and goal from the 8. Now they're going to back up 5 yards, get first and goal from the... Oh, no, we're going the other way. Wow. Okay. Okay. Maybe we must have had the Hillsdale's moving up front, must have drawn a Black River player across the line of scrimmage. So encroachment on the Falcons. First and goal here for Black River from about the 5. Oh, but Hoppick, makes one man miss, steps out of a tackle. Hoppick pushing for the end zone, and they're going to give it to him. Jace Hoppick with the touchdown, the much-needed touchdown for the Black River Pirates with 1 minute, 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Wonder what Black River does here. Do they go for 2? Or do they just kick the extra point? Nice run by Hoppick. Looks like he was stopped at the line of scrimmage, just stepped out of a few tackles, and heads for the pylon. Puts it in the end zone for a Black River touchdown. They're lining up for the PAT. Going to kick one here, about 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Running clock. Low snap. Oh, not mishandled. Oh, and they throw it up in the air with incomplete. So, 39 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Running clock. Black River scores, fails to convert the PAT on a bad snap. That makes it Hillsdale 44, Black River 6. And I'm looking at AT. Are we going to keep it here, AT, or are we going to commercial? AT runs the show. He says 39 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're going to keep it right here because we're going to take a break at the end of the third quarter. So even liver and freer. Listen, our sponsors have gotten all their money's worth tonight, and we're going to keep it right here. Watch the kickoff here. Black River finally gets to kick the ball off after a touchdown. And Hillsdale, once again, and not setting up deep. Great job by Hillsdale scouting this Black River team, understanding that they can't kick it deep. They were short early in the game. They fielded it short, got a short field. Hillsdale not set up deep. If I'm Black River, I'm going to try and get myself something on the ground, make it hop. I would kick it straight forward in that little void in the middle of the Hillsdale return group. Kick it right into there, get it to hop up in the air. Hopefully get recovered here. See what they do. Kick it on the ground. It's hopping around. There it is. Oh, Hillsdale jumps on it. They had the same idea I did. They kicked it more to the right with a lot of English on that football. There you go. Kicks to the right, puts a lot of backspin on it. Live football. Oh, Black River had a chance to drop on it. Hillsdale. Knox Lewis recovering the kick. Sets Hillsdale up again with nice field position. The younger guys for Hillsdale again rotated in. The starters look like they've got the night off tonight. For the rest, off tonight, but rest of the night tonight. The starters have a whole game of stats in the first half, anyways. They put up some league-like stats tonight. And Hillsdale just content to run the clock out at the end of the third quarter, take this thing to the fourth quarter. And that's all for the third quarter here from Hillsdale, where the Falcons are on top of the Black River Pirates, 44-6. When we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you the fourth quarter. Stick with us, folks. Live and free on OH.Report. Well, we're back here at Hillsdale. Hillsdale is running the first play of the fourth quarter already. We're having a debate over who should be the MVP right now. You've got your choice between, and you can't discredit. We talk about the receivers. You can't discredit Cale Lewis. He's the youngster been spreading the ball all around the field. 177 yards, 5 touchdowns. I don't know. That's why you got the hard job. It's the hard job. They've saddled me with picking the MVP of the game, and it's gonna be between one of those 3 receivers or Cale Lewis right now, and I'm gonna have to do some soul searching, try and figure out who to bring up to the booth for a post-game interview. Right now, Reed Major is at running back, number 9. Reed Major at the running back. He takes a direct snap. Oh, he's wrapped up quick. Major, just a freshman. No, that was 34. I'm sorry, that was 34. Yeah, that was Schemberger. Schemberger on the carry, wrapped up real quick. Major's at QB. Thanks, Rich. Rich Sturry getting me straightened out. Reed Major, freshman at quarterback now. Mikey Schemberger, he's a sophomore. He's at running back. And they've got this group of young Hillsdale linemen have a tall task in front because there's some big Black River upperclassmen who are probably not in a very good mood right now. It's another play going backwards. Little pitch. Pitch to number 21, Radcliffe. That goes straight backwards. Gaspari on the tackle. Boy, Radcliffe, number 21, he's a freshman, 5'11", 145. He gets the pitch. He's looking down the barrel of a probably pretty irritated Seth Gaspari. He's a senior, 6 foot, 215. Not exactly an enviable task for the youngster. Gaspari wraps him up right away. Clock running, 9:22 left to go in the fourth quarter. The give now. That was number 5. No, sorry, number 9 for Hillsdale. Deacon Borman on the carry. Borman also a freshman, 5'11", 185. Play goes backwards again. Hillsdale to punt. McFadden the punt, gets it into it. Black River doesn't send anyone back to cover it. First one down to touch it down is 34. Schenberger, he's been Mr. Hustle tonight, almost blocked a couple punts. Hustle down to cover it there. Black River takes over on offense. And that ball was spotted at the 32. Black River comes out. Let's see if they can put another drive together. 8:22 left to go in the fourth quarter. Make it look a little bit more respectable as the fans start to file out. You can hear the folks from Hillsdale down below making plans for the weekend with the game in hand and the running clock. Bumgard in the shotgun. Give to Hoppick. No, he pulls it. Throws it to Gaspari. Gaspari with the ball. Gaspari down the field. Breaks a tackle. Oh, nice hit. That might be your woo hit of the night. Gaspari taking off high. It looked like, let's see a replay on that. It looked like a Hillsdale player was almost blocked into Gaspari. But almost decleats him right there. Oh, there's your woo hit of the night by number 10 from Hillsdale. Hayden McFadden with the woo hit of the night. Hayden McFadden has been everywhere. The man punts. He catches touchdowns. He runs for touchdowns. Big time hits on defense. And we got a block in the back. I think McFadden might have been blocked in the back. Yeah, he was. McFadden was blocked in the back right into Gaspari. Hey, McFadden, he still gets credit for the tackle. And it's that was a beautiful. Hey, if you're McFadden, put that on your highlight reel because we got to see the bottom of Seth Gaspari's cleats. Here we go. It's going to be first after the penalty for the block in the back because the block in the back was post first down. So it goes 10 yards back from the spot of the foul. The first down counts, so it's first and about 4 for Black River. Throw it again to that's the time Bryce Murray. Bryce Murray makes a man miss down the field. You can see Black River's got some playmakers, right? And they're moving the ball on this younger Hillsdale group. So if you're Black River, you're thinking, listen, go back home. Put this one behind you. Put this one in the rear view mirror. We've got some things we can build on. We've thrown a quick pass to Gaspari, a quick pass to Murray. Those have worked. That little jet sweep where you give or you fake to Gaspari across the in front of the quarterback, and the quarterback takes it. That's been working. Hoppick has done a nice job and especially from the second quarter on. Hoppick has done a great job at running behind his pads. He does it again right there. And Black River, they're not giving up. You see linemen blocking to the whistle. They're not giving up. A lot of teams, starters take their pads off, forget about it. There's that little jet sweep again. Blown up this time by Hillsdale. A little jet sweep action. It's Gaspari. Hillsdale's having none of it. Bumgard has been faking that and keeping it, and he went back to the well one too many times. Hillsdale did not bite on that fake, and the Hillsdale defense blows it up in the backfield. Third down and manageable, though, for Black River. I got to imagine that you're going to get Hoppick up the middle. He's been able to get him about 3 to 5 yards every time he touches the ball on this younger Hillsdale group. And there it is, Hoppick right in the middle, runs behind his pads. Is just short of the first down, but we're going to get 4th and 1 and Hoppick up the middle again. I don't know how you don't run that play again if you're Black River. And time ticking away, 4 minutes, 45 seconds left on the Sloan Concrete scoreboard. Running clock. Once again, thank you to our generous sponsors, Simonson Construction Services for sponsoring the pregame and postgame, Sloan Concrete with our scoreboard, Hoppick in the sidecar, Bumgard next to him. There's Hoppick up the middle again, makes a nice cut. Hoppick's loose, breaks another tackle. Hoppick down the sidelines, gets the block, makes a cutback again, carries a couple guys out of bounds around the 5. Really nice run by Hoppick. Oh, I'm sorry, Hendershot. That was Hendershot on the run. Hendershot with a nice cut right here. Gets to the sideline, breaks a tackle, picks up a nice block here by number 11, and then gets run out of bounds. Number 11, Austin Palmer. We've called his name quite a bit tonight for just hustle plays. Gets down the field, blocks for Hendershot. So now we got Black River got a chance to score again with 3:35 left to go. Hendershot in the sidecar next to Bumgard. Bumgard fakes that little jet sweep but keeps it, and Hillsdale's got that play sniffed out now. Bumgard might be wise to give that to Gaspari this close to the goal line. Gaspari coming in at 215 pounds, the senior. That's the kind of beef you need to push the ball across the line of scrimmage right here. Second goal for the Pirates. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Hillsdale up 44-6. Second goal from the 3-yard line. Hendershot stays in the game. Bumgard at quarterback. He's keeping all the way, gets the corner, Bumgard in for the touchdown. I'm sorry, that's number 8. That's number 8, Hunter Varney. Hunter Varney in for the touchdown for the Pirates. That makes it 44-12 as the Pirates run their PAT out right there. You can see 8 number and Varney in, keeping all the way for the touchdown. Hunter Varney, he's a freshman, 5'8", 150 pound for the touchdown. We'll take a break after this PAT. No good. And guess who was putting pressure on it? Once again, for Lucas, number 34, Mikey Schenberger III. All right, folks, we'll take a break. When we come back, I will finally make the tough decision, AT. I will decide who the player of the game is. Stick around. We'll be right back. We're back, but we need to keep you hanging around, so we're not going to announce the play of the game until after the game. Black River kicks it short, covered wisely by Hillsdale. Minute 47 left to go. I got to believe Hillsdale's going to run some more youngsters out, give them some more playing time, and this will be probably the last possession of the game as it is a running clock. Aiden Hoffman recovering the ball for Hillsdale. Now Black River rotating in some younger guys too, it looks like. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Once again, folks, stick around for our player of the game. We'll bring in a Hillsdale Falcon for an interview inside the press box. Hear what he has to say about his game he had tonight. So stick around for that. Don't leave us after the game. We have a handoff right in the middle. Number 34, Mikey Schenberger. Good straight ahead run by the by the sophomore. Second down and 7, 50 seconds left. This is probably the last play of the game. Low give up the middle. Schemberger again. Breaks the tackle. Now he's swallowed up. Tackled for a loss of about 3. 34 seconds. I got to believe that's the last play of the game, folks. See if Hillsdale tries to get one more off. No. Coach Klein lining up his boys. Put your helmets on for the handshake. It's going to be all she wrote tonight. Folks, like I said, stick with us. We'll grab the player of the game. We'll have an interview. Some eye-popping stats from just the first half. Stats most guys would love to have for an entire game. Our guy had just the first half. Stick around. We'll be right back with our interview, player of the game from Hillsdale.
Fickes Furniture in Jeromesville has always believed in selling quality furniture at an affordable price. Displaying all the latest styles and designs from top manufacturers such as Flex Steel, Bassett, Smith Brothers of Bern, and Mohawk Flooring, at Fickes Furniture you're sure to find quality products that will help to make your house a home. Fickes Furniture, 63 North High Street in Jeromesville.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH.Report.
Zack Truax here with your player of the game, number 13 on his jersey, number 1 in everyone's hearts tonight, Kale Lewis. Kale, in the first half alone, 8 for 12, 177 yards, 5 touchdowns to 2 different receivers. What I saw tonight, the first touchdown pass you threw, you put it up, and I said, oh, he's throwing to a covered guy, but you threw him open.
Sir.
Threw him open. Explain what it's like to throw to receivers where you know if you throw it way out there, they're going to come underneath it. What's that like?
It's special. There's not many teams around here that have that, and we're fortunate to have 3 or 4 guys like that where if I just throw it up, I know they're going to make a play.
And you do. And those receivers, I call them the 3-headed monster now, all 6 foot, all about 160 pounds, but they play bigger than they are.
Yeah, they do. They use their body well.
They all block downfield really well. And speaking of blocking, a couple times you got to sit back there and really scan the field with no pressure on you. And listen, Black River had some dudes on the defensive line. They had some beef, but your guys stood up to the test. What was that like, seeing those guys block for you like that?
Well, we knew coming in that they had 2 pretty good defensive ends, and everyone around here was questioning our line. And, I mean, they came out and just took it right to their defensive line. Our offensive line played very well.
You're able to sit back, talk about your offensive line. They give you time to go through your progressions, and the clock is running in your head, right?
Yep.
Next week, you might have to speed that clock up just a little bit, right? Because you got a little different animal in Lucas where you go there and play. They knocked you guys out of the playoffs last year. What's the preparation like going to be this week for that game?
Well, we know they got Hawkins Smith, who's pretty good, and they're very physical, so we know we're going to have to come out and be ready to take it to them, and we're going to have to be ready because they're very, very physical. Very physical.
Now, tonight, I started the show off with talking about Owen Sloan's back, right? He had a huge year last year. And we said, what are they going to do first? Are you guys going to run the ball, establish the run, then go over top, or the other way around? And right away, it was clear. You went over the top, took the top off the defense, made them back up, opened up some gaps for Owen. Owen had a great game up the middle, getting those blue-collar yards. Next week, though, are we going to see? You think we'll see a little more balance, or you think next week we're going to stick with the winning game plan, go up top again?
Well, of course, I'm confident in my throwing, so I love to throw it, but I think we'll balance it out a little bit more because we're going to have to against them.
And your defense put up a shutout, goose egg in the first half. They didn't score until the second half when you guys were rotating in some of the younger guys. How many guys do you have playing both ways right now for Hillsdale?
I'm not sure. There's quite a few, but it's very nice to know you have a great defense like that. Offensively, it takes a lot of pressure off me, knowing that we got first few touchdowns and knowing our defense is going to go out there and stop them.
Now, you threw the ball a lot. You didn't have a whole lot of yards because you guys kept having such great field position every time, and that had to give you a lot of confidence too, right?
For sure. They were like the 20 in punting, and I knew we were going to have very good field position. I knew our offense was going to do our thing.
Got film tomorrow. It's got some things to learn. It's going to be tough film session tomorrow because we got to learn something here. What didn't we do well? I think Coach Klein's going to have a hard time tonight just trying to find something you guys didn't do well to pound into your head because you can't get too high because you got a beast waiting for you next week, and it's a chance for you to you guys try to get even. And I think Adam AT will the OH.Report be at that game? Hillsdale and Lucas next week? I don't know. we don't know. Hopefully they will. That's going to be a big game next week.
For sure.
All right, folks. That's Kale Lewis. Oh, I'm sorry. Kale, give me your shout-outs.
Shout out to 7-Eleven, our wide receivers, our offensive line coaches, and, of course, my family.
Now, speaking of your family, I was talking to one of them, and I asked them, what are they going to do tonight? Are they going to take the top off first, or are they going to run first? He said, no, we're taking the top off right away. He was right.
Yep.
Okay, folks, that's Kale Lewis, your player of the game.
Fickes Furniture in Jeromesville has always believed in selling quality furniture at an affordable price. Displaying all the latest styles and designs from top manufacturers such as Flex Steel, Bassett, Smith Brothers of Bern, and Mohawk Flooring. At Fickes Furniture, you're sure to find quality products that will help to make your house a home. Fickes Furniture, 63 North High Street in Jeromesville.
Welcome, football fans, back to Hillsdale High School, where we saw Hillsdale put a 44-12-13 thumping on Black River. Running clock in the second half. Just heard from our MVP, Cale Lewis. And tonight, we came into this game wondering what we're going to see. We had two returning playoff teams back, and both coaches were talking about reloading. Black River's coach mentioned that his team needed to be better prepared right away, and that he was so impressed with Hillsdale, how prepared they were to start the season off. And Hillsdale was prepared again right away to start the season off. I think Black River, they're going to have a tough film session tomorrow. That first drive, they had penalties going backwards. The running backs weren't really running behind their pads until the second quarter. So tough film session for Black River, but a lot to build on. Hey, they lost this game last year, and they went to the playoffs. So it's possible for Black River. They kept fighting the whole time, so really impressed with that. Now we'll see some stats for the game, of this 44-12 game. For Hillsdale, Hillsdale passing yards, 197 to Black River's 81. Hillsdale putting up 67 rush yards. That stat a little skewed by some negative plays in the second half. Owen Sloan had a very workmanlike first half with 5 rushes for 34 yards. They had about 100 yards going in the halftime, had some negative plays in the second half. That's why it looks that way. Black River, 122 rush yards. They found most of that between the 20s. They didn't get a whole lot of yards, 20 yards and in. Hillsdale was able to tighten up and keep Black River out of the end zone a lot of times. Black River some nice drives between the 20s, just couldn't finish them. Total yards, Hillsdale 264 to 203, not indicative of how lopsided this game was. Again, first down still very close. We had it 15 to 13. That's because Hillsdale so often was starting with such a short field that and when they didn't have a short field, they had 61-yard touchdown runs, so you're not going to get very many first downs there. So that's your stats for the game. Once again, very impressed with this Hillsdale team. They have a Ashland County record 8 playoff berths. They're looking for their 9th playoff berth this year. Got a visitor here in the press box for OH.Report. She's getting out of here as fast as she can. There's Rich Sturry, my stat man. In the background. So, folks, thanks for watching the game. Thanks for being with us tonight. A lot of things to clean up for Black River, but I think they'll get it done. They got a great coaching staff, and they did it last year. Hillsdale, we talked about it. They've got a juggernaut next week in a rivalry that's really starting to blossom between Hillsdale and Lucas. They're both really coming on, and their programs are improving every year. So that's going to be a huge computer point grab for Hillsdale next weekend, or Lucas for that matter. So a lot of computer points early in the season on the line for the Falcons and the Cubs next week. And I have confirmed that while I won't be there next week, OH.Report will in fact be there next week for that tilt.
We'll be teaming up with WQEL
at Lucas. We'll be teaming up with them.
Oh no, we got Brian. We're sending Brian.
Brian, the JV squad. The varsity squad's not going there. JV squad, Brian's going there that night. So once again, folks, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you stick around for the Friday night pigskin at 11:30-ish for the Friday night pigskin. A lot of times I tune in for that. They come on. It's a really entertaining show. You'll get to see highlights from all 7 games that the OH.Report covered. We broadcasted 7 games. That shows we are the premier high school broadcasting sport channel in North Central Ohio. They'll be doing a little call-in. I'll be able to give some more reaction to this game after I've had a chance to watch more highlights. So, folks, stick around 11:30 for the Friday Night Pigskin. This is Zack Truax signing off for my man that makes everything go, Adam Thompson. Rich Sturry has all the great stats, and Caden Cooper on the camera. I'll get his name right before the season ends. I know I will. Hey, see you next week, folks. This is OH.Report. Zack Truax signing off.